Alright, let's go into ForeFlight. Let's get checklist. Engine starting, external camera secured is not on there, battery switch is on, parking brake is on, harness belt is on, strobe on, fuel pump on, control lock is out, clear prop, doors closed, power switched up, throttle. Okay, start button. Clear prop! Okay.
warmed up. Taxiing. We don't have weather here. We got our briefing. Let's see, frequencies, navigation, and bugs. I'm not even gonna do a bug. It's such a short flight. Throttled idle. Landing light is already on. Nav light we don't need. Noise cancellation. We will turn that on. There we go. Okay. Alright, taxiway check later, radio intentions. Parking brake off.
Traffic, flight 489 Charlie Sierra, taxiing to runway 28, stock mark.
Oh, I know why. I know why. Okay. There we go. Alright, not seeing anybody.
Stock traffic, flight 489 Charlie Sierra, back taxiing runway 28, stock mark.
Alright, wigwags on.
Approaching runway 28.
Yay!
Entered runway 28. 3,300 feet remaining.
Alright. We are good for throttle, so we can tap up some.
Approaching runway 28.
Okay, let's turn this up a little more. Alright, time for run up. Alright. Parking brake is set. Throttle 4,000. Alright. Oh, that's pretty good. Good there. And lane B. Look at that. Excellent. Knock it. Oh, I bet I did. Do it again. Alright. Lane A. Good there. Lane B. Good there. Yeah, just knocked it. Okay. 2,000 RPM. Alright, lights are out. Fuel pump 1 is good. Both is good. 2 is good. Alright. All that's good. Seatbelts are latched. Doors are closed and latched. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead. Get myself a little air there. Flight controls. And good there. Alright, flight controls are good. Flight instruments working about right for our barometer. Everything else looks about right. We'll check the compass when we go on the runway. We are running off the right tank since that's more fuel. Full. Flaps 10 degrees. Alright. Oh, they're trim. we'll go with that. The landing lights are on, let Kara know. Okay. Traffic tensions. Board point will be off before the first taxiway there and parking brake off. Alright. Alrighty.
More traffic, flight 489 Charlie Sierra, departing runway 28, going to be departing to the northwest. Dr. Martin.
Alright.
Approaching runway 2, entered runway 28, 4,100 feet remaining.
Alright. 828. Compass lines. Here we go. RPM's good. Airspeed's alive. Alright.
Traffic.
Alright. Got the traffic there.
10 o'clock, 1 mile, 400 feet above.
Start more traffic, helicopter 6 Alpha Echo, just on this outside of the field. I got that traffic taking off. We're going to be heading northeast, no factor.
Going inside, 89 Charlie Sierra.
Piedmont traffic, 7, Piedmont.
Alright, flaps are away. Power 2. Alright, definitely gonna handle that better.
More traffic, lights 489 Charlie Sierra, departing to the northwest. Dr. Martin.
Alright, 97 or less, good there. Engine parameters look good. Fuel pump 2 off. Alright, let's switch over. Map. Alright.
Piedmont traffic, set the point below on 5 on full stop next back. Piedmont.
Alright, probably could use some port trim. .2 knots. Pretty decent wind. Alright.
Autopilot.
Thank you, Lord. Alright, trim nose down, that's fine, yeah. Fine for the clients up.
Autopilot.
There we go.
Disconnect.
We got that part. There we go. Everything's looking happy. Now we can go and switch over to that.
Back to old at the big intersection.
Two four.
Scott 35 is left downwind 30, be attention go remaining left close, Thompson.
See, I guess I can get their traffic pattern altitude there. There's just 1,000. Okay.
Left downwind for runway 17. Go. 2,100. Inbound RNAV runway 13. Serving inbound 13, guys on the RNAV. Five kilo. Archer 152 hotel. Are now 3-1. We'll cross. Quebec traffic system 61655, going to be doing a simulated engine failure, going to be landing on the field. We are 5 miles to the east.
Robinson traffic, Stock 35 is left base 30, touch go remaining left close, Thompson.
Traffic 223 Charlie K, we're going to be entering right downwind firmly. Good traffic. 168 Mike Charlie, entering left downwind from runway 17.
You got stepped on.
And it's a busy frequency.
Old County traffic, Light Sport 89 Charlie Sierra, 4,000 descending, 8 miles to the southeast and bound for landing, Old County.
The field here at 500, we're going to be over on the field, setting up 50 miles on the field.
Traffic stop 05 on final 30, at the door main left close. What if I start to be a terminal for
Copy. Traffic 168 Mike Charlie, entering left downwind for runway 35.
Going to the right downwind, right at us, thank you.
Your Center service 223 Kilo is going to enter in left downwind for runway 25.
Got the airport site. What I think is the airport anyway. Guy doing a straight in. He is, he's high.
Chicago traffic, Warrior 38954, we're about 14 miles through the field, setting up for a straight in, runway 9, full stop, Silicon.
Okay, traffic, that's 61655, continuing simulated engine failure, runway 20, we are at 3,900, 3 miles to the east. Okay. Copy, traffic, here's 168 Mike Charlie, running final for runway 35.
For 30, I've got the air coupe. We're going to extend and follow in behind you, Thomason.
Connect traffic 17 earlier, across the 184.
25 Delta, y'all about ready? Gotcha.
Alright, fuel pump 2 on. Parking brake is off.
We'll extend departure light for y'all.
Brake's still good. Alright, 1,000 feet to go.
Traffic there, 600, left downwind, 3 clear.
Chicago traffic, Warrior 38954, about 11 miles final, runway 9, full stop, Silicon traffic.
Tuskegee traffic, Skyhawk 861 Alpha Tango, 8 miles northeast, 3000 southwestbound, landing runway 31, Tuskegee.
Alright, probably should give yourself a little bit more on the downwind because you got this nice strong headwind, which is going to turn to a tailwind on you.
Base runway 25, full stop.
Thomason traffic, experimental 2J, Tango Foxtrot, with the departing the Thomason traffic heading to the north. Thomason. Full County traffic, lights for 89 Charlie Sierra, 2,600 descending, going to be entering the left, downwind for runway 28 on 45 entry. Full County.
Traffic, Calhoun traffic, is 168 Mike Charlie, entering left downwind for runway 35.
Looks clear out there, not seeing to be on the ADSB either. Looks like that's their dump there. Alright, 100 feet to go.
Approaching
Start
altitude.
leveling off. Give a little more power. Actually, probably can just start slowing down a little bit. a little closer and we'll call it the air.
Polk County traffic, light 489 Charlie Sierra, entering left downwind runway 28. Polk County.
What's that traffic? Cessna 605, circling over runway 20, simulation clear for traffic.
The effective door remaining left closed, only got short final traffic back to
Alright. Got my 1,000-foot blocks mixed up, but that's alright. I wanted to give myself a little more time, and I did. It's interesting, the winds are a little bit different down here. They're calm. That's good. Alright.
What's that traffic? 61375, turning final runway 20, what's that traffic?
Got here traffic, Sirius 168, Mike Charlie. Alright, left, turning final for runway 35.
Alright.
Leaving altitude.
First notch of flaps coming in.
Final 30, the effective door remaining left closed, Thomas. Polk County traffic, light support 89 Charlie Sierra, turning left to east, runway 28. Polk County.
Alright. Notch of flaps coming in. That's why I felt weird, because you put in both at the same time. That's alright. Okay. Looking pretty good for your speed. Don't see any traffic out there. Wait a little longer, you tend to come too early.
500.
Okay, or 500, that's alright. Good out there.
Polk County traffic, light support 89 Charlie Sierra, turning final runway 28. Polk County.
That's about where you need to come out. You're getting fast. Pull back. Okay.
Short final runway 28.
Thomas traffic, track 2105 X-ray 16 miles to the north, 4000, setting up for the RNAV runway 12. Thomas traffic.
Got to slip her just a little bit. Let's just go around. Yep. That's alright. First notch flaps coming out. Second notch coming out. Could have saved it, but it's good practice to get used to that. Alright, we should be climbing here, bud.
About 6 miles to the south. We'll be setting up for right downwind, the right base entry, runway 8. So let's go traffic.
Okay, traffic, light support 89 Charlie Sierra, going around runway 28.
Still not enough back. Come on. Alright.
Polk County traffic, light support 89 Charlie Sierra, turning left crosswind, runway 28. Polk County.
Yep. You can always go around.
Altitude.
If it don't look right, coming down. Alright, fuel pump. No, I'm just gonna leave it on. We're doing pattern work, so.
Polk County traffic, light support 89 Charlie Sierra, turning left downwind, runway 28. Polk County.
Leaving altitude.
Yeah, I know. Alright. Good, I got these glasses. Alright. Forward trim. Full oil power too. Yeah, so you're just a little fast, and I think you just tried to put her down a little early.
Altitude.
Got too much power left in you. That's alright. I was trying to put in a little power, but that's hard to do.
Traffic stop 35 is left base 30, will be at building left close, Thomas.
Alright. Okay. We are in the white arc. Let's do 1 knot to flaps this time, please.
105 X-ray 13 miles to the northwest, 4,000, setting up for the RNAV 12, circle to land 30, Thompson traffic.
Full County traffic, light sport 89 Charlie Sierra, turning the left base, runway 28, Full County.
I'll slow down some more here. Gotta slow down some more, bud. Alright. We are at idle throttle. Starting to look there for our speed. Let's put our second notch flaps in. You're a little higher on this one. Definitely got the slipper.
Full County traffic, light sport 89 Charlie Sierra, turning final runway 28, Full County.
Alright.
Gas traffic from 61651. Going 24, gas.
Let's just do a slight slip. And just keep it in there the whole time, and let's try and maintain a decent speed. Not too fast, not too slow. A little more slip. Lead off that energy. Come on. Come on. Love it. Alright. 1 notch of flaps. Here we go.
Full County traffic, light sport 89 Charlie Sierra, on the go, runway 28, Full County.
Alright, second notch flaps coming out. That was nice and smooth. Got a bit of a tailwind there. Really should be climbing more, but man, this angle. Almost at 15 degrees up. 1,600 feet a minute, although part of that is because we were too fast. But yeah, still doing 1,200. Alright, let's try not to overshoot. Whatever here.
Full County traffic, light sport 89 Charlie Sierra, turning left, crosswind, runway 28, Full County.
Full some power.
Approaching altitude.
Alright.
Full County traffic, light sport 89 Charlie Sierra, turning left, downwind, runway 28, Full County.
These winds are tricky. Okay.
Leaving altitude. altitude.
Yep, that trip.
Got the traffic, Cessna 651, turning left base for runway 24, Cap.
Approaching altitude.
Thomas and traffic, Scott 5 turning left base 20. We got the final battery next time.
Alright, get in the white arc. First notch flaps.
Leaving altitude.
Fine, that's expected. We need a little bit more back. Let's try to shoot 55 here.
Thomas in traffic, at 2105 X-rays, 13 miles to the northwest, 3000, holding as published on the RNAV, runway 12.
Polk County traffic, light support A9 Charlie Sierra, turning left base, runway 28, Polk County.
Alright. Second notch flaps coming in. Down to 50. Clear out there.
Polk County traffic, light support A9 Charlie Sierra, turning final runway 28, Polk County.
Alright, slow her down a little more. Might not even need to slip her. Good. Alright, run one made. Let's do a little bit of a slip to make sure. There we go. Okay. Not as nice as the last one, but I'll take it.
Polk County traffic, light support A9 Charlie Sierra, on the go, runway 28, Polk County.
Alright. Much better job getting your angle up there. Alright, flaps going away.
Polk County traffic, light support A9 Charlie Sierra, turning left across the runway 28, Polk County.
Approaching altitude.
Polk County, Cedartown traffic, experimental 364, hotel 5 miles to the north, the overhead midfield to the left downwind, runway 28, looking for the light sport, Polk County.
Polk County traffic, light support A9 Charlie Sierra, turning left downwind, runway 28, Polk County.
And Southwind traffic, Grumman 851, Delta Foxtrot, departing to the east.
Alright, so that was two pretty decent landings, one go around. Let's do one more.
Leaving altitude.
Assuming it's a good one. If it's not, we will do another. We'll correct it. And I am getting high again. Erk.
Approaching altitude.
I suppose better high than low.
Polk County, Cedar Trails, traffic, experimental 4 hotel, 2 miles to the north for overhead, left downwind runway 28, Polk County.
Alright, let's go and get our first notch flaps in.
Switch fuel tank.
Thanks, runway 24.
We're still more full on that one, so we're good there.
Leaving altitude.
That's fine. Probably pull back a little more.
Polk County traffic, light support, A9 Charlie Sierra, turning left base, runway 28, Polk County.
Or if you're left downwind for runway 24, Captain.
Thomason traffic, 205 X-rays, 13 miles out on the RNAV for runway 12, circle to land 30, Thomason traffic.
Oh,
County, Cedar
pull over
Trails,
here.
experimental 4 hotels, overhead midfield to the left downwind runway 28, Polk County, Cedar Trails.
Polk County traffic, light support, A9 Charlie Sierra, turning final on runway 28, Polk County.
Mile. 700 feet above.
I got them. Thank you, poor flight. We are really high, but that's alright. That's what slipping is for.
Short final runway 28.
Polk County, Cedar Town, traffic, experimental 4 hotel, left downwind runway 28, touch and go, Polk County, Cedar Town.
I'll take it. Alright. Slam that
Polk
thing
County,
down.
Cedar Town, traffic, experimental 4 hotel, turn to base, runway 28, Polk County, Cedar Town, touch and go.
Polk County traffic, light support, A9 Charlie Sierra, on the go, runway 28, Polk County.
Alright. Almost clear. Flaps going away. $65, Brian. That's what we want.
Polk County, Cedar Town, traffic, experimental 4 hotel, final runway 28, touch go, Polk County, Cedar Town. Yeah, traffic, we also got your side.
Polk County traffic, light support, A9 Charlie Sierra, turning left, cross on runway 28.
Got to say Polk County afterwards. Alright.
Polk County traffic, light support, A9 Charlie Sierra, turning left downwind, runway 28, Polk County.
Leaving altitude.
That's fine. Oh, not yet. It's not
Feet
fine.
below.
Yep, I got him.
Traffic stop 05 left downwind 30, Thompson.
4 hotels on the go, Polk County.
Downwind to southeast, Thompson. Polk County traffic, light support A9 Charlie Sierra, departing to the southeast. Polk County.
All right. Get some altitude.
Thomas is traffic, Sky
That's cool.
205 X-ray 6 mile, final, RNAV, runway 12, circle 30, Thomas Tower 1.
Northwest base. Net traffic.
Polk County, Cedar Town Track, Experimental 4 Hotel, crossing runway 28, Polk County.
That's traffic listening 264, left downwind for 24, this will be full stop. Got it.
Alright, we can go ahead and switch over to airport comm. We don't have weather.
Track, Experimental 4 Hotel, left downwind runway 28, Polk County, Cedar Town.
What we can do though is see what the winds are saying there.
Thomas, the traffic Star 285 is left 8 for 30. It's going to be a touch and go. We're going to depart to the northwest, and we'll keep an eye out for that circling traffic on the RNAV 12, and we'll probably sidestep up to the north a little bit, Thomas.
Awesome, thank you so much. 205 X-ray, on up 1 mile, final, RNAV 12, circle 30. We can also break off early for some extra spacing.
Alright, not too bad for 3 weeks since flying.
Autopilot.
Polk County, Cedar Town Track, Experimental 4 Hotel, turning base, runway 28, full stop, Polk County, Cedar Town.
Alright.
Autopilot. Disconnect.
That makes sense. That's what I did before too. The auto level will will not turn itself off. It'll just keep leveling you, which makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, we'll put 1800 for altitude. And yeah, we're looking for 3-1. Yeah, quick climbing. I'm sorry, yep. That's Brim.
Fresno traffic, Cherokee 158 November, simulate engine out, enter the left downwind for 18 Fresno.
Class Bravo above in 5.7 miles.
Yep, that's fine, 5,000, we're good. Thanks for letting me know though. And we are still continuing to climb. Let's pull a little power back. Still on the climb. Yeah, we actually made the descent, so
Sigmar traffic, light support A9 Charlie Sierra. 10 miles to the north, west, inbound to landing, 3,800 descending. Sigmar.
Keep descending. You don't do anything crazy, but descend. Don't go up.
Monroe traffic, King Air 120, Romeo Fox 9 to the west, inbound Monroe. Oh, anybody in the pattern down there? What the wind's favoring?
Good, no static, down there, 247, about 3.5 miles to the west. We're going to overfly at 3,000 and teardrop into left downwind for 1.
Alright, Brazil traffic, Cherokee 158 November, we're still doing simulated entry now. We'll be a full stop one way.
Monroe traffic, King Air 120, Romeo Fox entering 5 mile left base for 03 Monroe.
Alright, so a little bit of a tailwind, but you also have the incline, and I've noticed 2.8 seems to have more of a tailwind normally, so let's see how we go. We're gonna go for 1-0. Go it is.
Lumpkin County traffic, Cessna 6417 Foxtrot, departing the area to the east. Last call, Lumpkin.
Monroe traffic, King Air 120, Romeo Fox left base to final 3 Monroe.
Good, no traffic down there, 247, sorry, limits, over midfield at 3,000, setting up for teardrop. Into left downwind for 18.
Always bumpy when you get near the ground over here.
Sigmar traffic, light support, A9 Charlie Sierra, entering left,
Approaching
yeah,
altitude.
left downwind for runway 10 on the 45 entry. Dog Mark.
Ugh. Alright. Alright, never turned off my fuel pump, that's fine. It's a nice short flight, so parking brake is off. Brakes still feel good. Okay. A little wider, that's alright. Give us a little more time. We are in the wide arc. Let's go ahead, flaps, first notch. And let's pull our power.
Dogmar traffic lights for 89 Charlie Sierra on left base for runway 10. Dogmar.
And you are way too
Leaving
close.
altitude.
Alright, second notch flaps. Purposely gonna go this way some. Gonna overshoot it, that's fine. And you know what, actually, I think you're right. We'll slip it.
Dogmar traffic lights for 89 Charlie Sierra, turning final, runway 10. Dogmar.
Alright, got really at the slipper.
Fresno traffic tower 347 star Lima is left downwind for runway 1.
That was not pretty. Ouch. If I had more time, I'd do another, but don't. Have to review that one. I was getting too slow. I was too high above the ground. I knew it. I should have just probably put in a little power there. Probably pushed down just a little bit. But I didn't want to slam it into the ground. Yeah, it's alright. Definitely had worse. Alright. Arming up. Looks like our neighbor's out. But no, it's a different guy. Alright. Alright.